Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix. I'm Shuggerlain Beyond Time. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, where it's $2 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we did the Battle of Kamek, where we won, of course, and, scoured the enemy and also found the Pharaoh, or what was left of him, because he had been dead for quite a while. Maybe about a year, but yeah, he was kind of like a reanimated puppet corpse, which would explain why he was falling apart, but not really why her face was inside of him. But anyways, yeah, we are going to go and rescue the... is a female pharaoh a pharaoh? I'm not actually sure. But anyways, we're going to go free or find his daughter. But also on the last Let's Play, our Willie was hurting a bit, so we went to ask the Egyptian gods for help, and they helped us, and had some fun with us. It's one of these types of games. You know what's gonna happen. It just do be like that. Not sometimes, but like all the time. But enough about that. We're gonna reset my face. And go rescue the daughter? Go with Zara. Zira? Alright, Zira, let's go. Soon, we find ourselves standing at the doors of an orphanage in Lashut. Huh. What are we doing here exactly? Just following the leads. Everyone points to this place. What leads? I'd like to know what's going on here. Horus' daughter, Amira, disappeared from Lashut some months ago. After a few weeks of intense searching, we finally gave up. The Pharaoh seemed to accept the news, disturbingly quickly. But, well, we know now that it was truly Ashtera for all this time. After he drove their actions from Kamek, someone made contact with one of my soldiers and told us that Amira was alive. The last we heard from them was that if we wanted to find her, we had to come to this place. So, all this time Amira was alive, here in Lashut, and nobody realized? I'm sure some people knew, but decided to keep it a secret, in case either they or Amira was in danger. I see. We approach the building and knock on the door. The door opens a slit. A broken voice calls from inside of the building. Who is it? Commander Zira of Horus' Septim. Sephim? Ma'am. Nulkan, the one that is destroying Shuggerlain, supposedly. Nulkan! What? It's what I've been called before. By this point, I'm used to it. Is it true? Are you the one that expelled the Araxans from Lashut? Are they really, truly gone? Yes. None of them will cause you, or any chameleon, any more trouble, I promise. The door bursts wide open as the woman gives us both a firm hug. Tears roll down her cheeks as she sobs in relief. So I guess this is her? Thank the gods. I prayed so much for this to happen. Finally. I have to admit, I am quite touched by your gratitude. After all the battles, and all the death they entail, it's good to know that I can still feel this way, that people are truly suffering, and we're improving, that people are truly suffering, and and we're improving their lives in our own way, whatever the cost. Please, come inside, there's much to tell you. My name is Salma. This is my orphanage, and the children here are my responsibility. Some months ago, 2 men visited the orphanage. Foreigners, without any doubt. I soon realized they're Araxans, and they're here to drop off a young girl. The girl was quiet, was Yeah, quite dejected. I asked what happened to her parents. They only replied that this girl was wandering the streets. I said nothing more, but then I saw the girl was wearing a very beautiful bracelet on her arm, emblazoned with a jewel, with the crest of the royal family of Kemeg. All the pieces fit. I'd never seen Princess Amira with my own eyes, but it had to be her. But then, I made a mistake. She's Princess Amira, I said. Before I could even react, I had a dagger to my throat. They insisted she was an abandoned girl, and I should stop saying nonsense. They also threatened to burn this place down, with all of us inside, if I said anything. Despite that, I had no doubt who she was. One day, a couple of weeks ago, I asked Amira directly. She said her father told her she was not his legitimate daughter, that her mother was an easy woman that laid with many drunken men, that she was a stain on the family's honor, and of course that she would never be Pharaoh of Kemeg. Exactly. Amira is the descendant of the Pharaoh. He's been dead for months. The spell used on the Pharaoh wouldn't last long, and Agustir was afraid that if people found out, Amira would be the next in line to be Pharaoh. So Agustir decided to get rid of Amira. Though, knowing her style, she probably commanded her soldiers to kill her, but the soldiers she picked for the job clearly had a conscience. They decided to drop her off here instead. Salma, where is she? Is she safe? She's here, and she's alright. I'll bring her to you. Salma soon returns with a young girl at her side. The girl seems hesitant at first, but her eyes widen as they fall on Zira. She's a small kid. Zira, is that you? Amira! Zira rushes to Amira and pulls her into a hug, which Amira returns most enthusiastically. I miss you so much, Zira. Me too, my princess. Everything is going to be okay now. It's time to go back home. But father doesn't want me. He said, look at me, Amira. That person was not your real father. He loved you so much. He would have never said anything like that. Whatever that imposter told you, it's all lies. You know your father always loved you, yes? Yes, I know he did. Amira cannot hold back her tears any longer. She buries her head into Zira's shoulder as Zira gives her a confirming pat on the back. It's okay. You'll be okay. It's all over. Zira holds Amira until her tears run dry. With one last croak, Amira pulls back from Zira's shoulder. That's when she finally takes notice of me. Who is this man? He's a friend, a very dear friend, who helped us a lot. Are you the Astron that wanted to invade my country? Shh. Not only that. Come here. As knew before, Amir approaches me cautiously, but she's clearly intrigued. If you can keep a secret, the truth is, I really like eating kids like you alive. And before she can react, I reach out for her and start tickling her. Stop! Zira places her hand on her lips to contain her giggles. Oh God, Nulkan. I like your new boyfriend, Zira. He's funny. He's not my anything. As if she couldn't change the subject fast enough, Zira turns to Salma. Thank you for everything, Salma. Salma? Okay. We'll take care of her from here on. We need to prepare for her future. Good. I know she's in good hands. Also make sure this orphanage receives the funds it needs. We'll make things easier for you and the children, Salma. You both are a blessing from the gods. Thank you. Return to the Pharaoh's palace. There, we explain to Amira, as best we can, what was happening in her absence, and what her future would entail. Me? The new Pharaoh? It's your destiny, Princess Amira. You're young, it's true, but you'll have the best advisors Kamek has around to help you. Well, hopefully. As long as they're not eunuchs. Hell no. That's a reference to, like, China's whole thing in the Young Emperor. Will you and Zero be my advisors? Not us, sadly. We are warriors, and we won't stay here for long. I don't think I'll be able to do what a pharaoh needs to do. Look at me. If I, someone who has no royalty in the blood at all, can lead an army or a nation, I have no doubt the daughter of the Pharaoh Horus could do it far better than I could. I mean, usually the good thing is burning days, so let's show her. Alright, if you can help me, I'll try my best. Zero and I prepare a list of 4 topics Amira should learn about before she's ready to perform her duties as Pharaoh. Let's see if we are any good as teachers. Day 1. I don't understand why I should know about military stuff. Well, I will be Pharaoh of peace. And a peaceful reign is something you should certainly strive for, Amira. But you will be Pharaoh of one of the most powerful nations in Shuggerlain. Someone eventually is going to try to take it from you. Well, hopefully not. We are kind of building an empire, or are we just going to be like, hey, we defeated Arax. Now everybody just, we're not going to kind of do anything together anymore. Amy, you don't have to worry about things like that for now. This is something you'll learn with time, and is best left to your comrades. But for now, we need to be sure you know the basics. Alright, I'll try. So, the first part of the military thing is you stick him with the pointy end. Let's see, as Pharaoh, when hard times come, you should... Okay, when hard times come... we should prepare beforehand, but maybe take good measures and to set them up. I wonder if the little wiki thing kind of goes into it. Though maybe it's not something that's really important, just flavor. I don't know. It doesn't seem to go into it. Spend 2 days to help her. Oh well. Okay. Defer fully to your counselor's advice. Probably not that. Learn to stay calm and analyze the situation, or show the power of Kamek to intimidate the enemy. Analyze sounds best. And how will I do that? Starting a war, for example, has many costs. Many men and women will die, for one. But not only that, wars are expensive, and the longer war goes on, the more it drains the treasury. Yep, as an American I know that. Gold that is needed for food, or other necessities, would dry up fast in order to maintain your forces. True. That is why you need to weigh the cost of your decisions before doing anything rash. Sometimes there'll be a heavy price paid no matter what you choose. However, you must discern the best option for everyone. What some would call the greater good. However, at times, the best option is not the one with the lowest cost. At times, the proper course of action requires greater sacrifice. But as Pharaoh, you must weigh the costs and the potential benefits, or the necessity of such decisions. Try and talk. I think I understand. My decision as Pharaoh will have lots of consequences. That's why I need time to think about them before deciding. Is that right? Very good, Amira. That is exactly what I was talking about. First lesson learned. We'll take a break and start the second lesson. You are the Pharaoh. What's that supposed to mean? Being a Pharaoh means multiple things, but above all, you are the face of Kamek, its highest representative. That's why you should never lie, never overreact, and always stay calm. Also, being Pharaoh means inspiring your people with your words, letting them know they are in good hands. I still don't get it. Let's see. You have to show conviction. Show you are the most powerful person here. Necessary. Don't let anyone sway your decisions. I mean, that seems like a bad idea. I mean, that could be a thing. What would show conviction entail? Let's just look up what the word conviction means. Define conviction. A formal declaration that somebody is guilty of criminal offense. So she needs to show she's guilty. No, a firmly held belief or opinion. Okay? Conviction just sounds right, I guess. I don't know. You must show you are confident in your decisions because you are the Pharaoh. You have thought the situation through thoroughly. And now that you've made your decision, you have to show them that you're confident it's the right choice. Now that does not mean you should be arrogant, but a ruler that thinks before they speak is a symbol people can place their trust in. And can my counselors give me advice? Of course, and likely they'll give you very good advice. But remember, you are the Pharaoh, not them. Heed their advice, think about the risks and consequences they bring to your attention. And once you have made your decision, sow conviction. Exactly as Nulkan said, some may try to manipulate you, so it's important for your decision to be truly yours, Amira, and yours alone, not theirs. Do not let them make decisions for you. I think I got it. This is something you'll have to be more capable of once you gain more experience. You don't have to worry too much about it for now, but it's good to keep it in mind. Another lesson learned. Day 2. Wise? Me? Wisdom sounds like something for old men with long beards. That's a stereotype. I mean, sure, that's what many people think of when they speak about being wise, but anyone can be wise. You need to study many books quite often. Should be I mean, she is young, so book learning is pretty good. I mean, that's good too, but let's start with doing book stuff, right? Also has my face. That sounds boring. Okay, now back up. I picked the wrong thing. Sorry. I mean, I was like, well, you should, learn stuff, but okay. Whatever. Wisdom is not only about studying from books. What if I don't know something and I need to know it? A wise ruler surrounds the people who are knowledgeable in the areas where they themselves are not. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room, or the strongest, or the best at anything. If you choose your inner circle wisely, you'll have all the expertise to draw on to make up for your own lack of knowledge in certain areas. I see. Get the best people to help around me, especially when they know about something better than me. Wisdom is about controlling your emotions and thinking clearly. Do not allow strong emotions to sway your decisions. Look for balance. Anger or fear could cloud your judgment, leading you to make rash decisions. But neither you can be cold nor detached. At times, when your people are in dire need, you must follow your heart and show your people. Sorry, it's late. A neon. You are with them in heart and soul. For example, what if a kid comes to you without any reason, kicks your leg, then leaves? What do you do? Well, you pull their hair, of course. If I was not Pharaoh, I'd try to chase him and kick him back. But I guess that, as Pharaoh... that's it. What would you do as that's it. What would you do as Pharaoh? I could easily locate his house, tie him up, and give him 100 kicks for being a fool. Oh gods, we're creating a monster. Oh, did I pick that thumbnail for the other thing? This is probably a good thumbnail for this. No, being wise does not mean using your resources for petty revenge. Then I could put him in jail and give him 100 kicks every day until he apologizes. That's excellent? Excessive. Then what would you do? What would I do if... I mean, I guess that is a thing, like, what happens if somebody kicks the Pharaoh? I mean, if it's a kid, I don't know. Exclamation mark. Suddenly, Amara kicks my shin. Then she looks at me with an amused expression, waiting for a reply. Good point. Are you going to punish me? My Pharaoh mirror, those that hit without reason must readily be hit back with reason. Otherwise, they shouldn't do what they did at all. Oh. What Nulkan just told you is that I shouldn't do unfair things if I don't want unfair things to happen to me. Excellent, Amira. That's being fair, and it's one way of being wise. Always find balance. Anyway, wisdom is not something you can learn in one day, but I think we set a good baseline to work off for today. After a break, we start the last lesson. Kemeg wouldn't be a nation it is today if it wasn't for people's faith in their gods, goddesses, and culture built around them. You should... Yes, spread the gods, burn other idols. No, respect everyone's culture and embrace yours. Most of the population of Kemeg aren't devout believers, but you should respect those that don't believe in the gods. Otherwise, you may encourage those who want to force their beliefs on others. You, as Pharaoh, need to show respect for all faiths. What works for some doesn't always work for others. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Oh, right. But as Pharaoh, you should venerate the gods. They have been good to you. Many Kemekians have a specific god or goddess they pray to be the protector of their home. It's good for the people to know that the Pharaoh understands their devotion. I understand. My mom worshipped Aquila, the goddess of love. She was very worried about something. I remember she was looking for something, and she said she couldn't reach that thing. But after visiting the god Aquila, she found it. Good for her. That's what we're talking about. Gods of Kemeg will aid their people if they're given the devotion they're due. I see. I think I understand. But now, I don't remember what Mom was looking for exactly. It wasn't an organ? No, organs. I don't remember. Oh wait, orgasms! That's the word. My mom was looking for an orgasm, and Aquila helped her find it. I remember she said she got several in a single night. I guess Aquila made my mom a great explorer. I'd be tempted to put this as a thumbnail, but then it's like, maybe not. Oh gods. By the way, what is an orgasm? Is it important? Why is it always me that has to have the talk? Well, yes, it is important, but it's nothing you need to know right now. They're very tricky to find. So you could say that you won't find any for too long. It's not that funny, I guess. Where can I find some? You don't need any, Amira. I was not ready for this. But someday you'll find some, I'm sure of it. Don't tell her that! Nulkan! What? It's the truth. Orcus, are you influencing me? Sorry, buddy. I simply couldn't resist. Will you help me find some? No! Oh, no. Gods, no. Alright, moving on. Wasn't it supposed to be for 2 days? Maybe it's just the third day. It's like, okay, good boy. We continue teaching Amira, making sure she understood everything we taught her before the day comes to an end. We did our best, and we believe Amira is more prepared than she would have been otherwise for a new role as Sovereign of Kamek. We asked Selma to be one of her new counselors, which she accepted. Counselors? Councils? Amira would be surrounded by smart, kind, and wise people. Ah, cute little fellow. And by the grace of the gods of Kamek, from this moment and beyond, Amira, daughter of Horus the Magnificent, is in the eyes of the Kamek people, and the eyes of the gods themselves, Pharaoh of Kamek. Long live Pharaoh Amira. A tear falls from Zira's eyes as she watches Amira's coronation, and as the High Priestess gently places the crown on Pharaoh Amira's head. I have known her since she was born. She's a great girl, and I'm happy to have helped her achieve her destiny. We'll have an excellent Pharaoh from here on. This is not the end. You'll see her again soon. The people of Kamek now have the stability they need to get on with their lives. But now we need to finish our greatest enemy, to ensure that not only Kamek, but all nations of Shuggerlain will have a bright future. Yes, it's been an honor to help Amir rise, and it will be an honor for me and my men to fight on the battlefield with our Astran brothers to stop the Araxans and Ovantan's threat. This really means a lot to me. Thank you, Nulkan. I leveled up. I smile at her. Thank you everyone who is here today, and thank you to all for considering me worthy of the crown. I trust I will reply with hard work, wisdom, and love. I understand that today is the day of celebration, as the era of the new Pharaoh began in Kamek. But I also understand the hard and threatening situation that's not only Kamek, but all of Shuggerlain is living. For that reason, my first action of Pharaoh will be reinforcing our help to the Astrans that delivered us from the Araxan Empire. More of our soldiers will travel with you, and it will also economically help you in this campaign. Nice. Zira, did you talk with her about this? Since when can she speak so well in public? I have no idea. I didn't talk to her about anything. It was all her decision. Damnation. In just a few days, she seemed to understand everything by herself. I'm impressed, and very happy to know Kamek is in such good hands. Undoubtedly it is. But it was as she said. 400 Kamekians more joined our army. Hyena. My jaw hurts from all this talking. Wait, when did that happen? The corruption is 0. Well, maybe it was when we rested in the tent and then that happened. Okay. I guess with the time we've got, we could be asked questions. Let's see. Was it 26? Hyena. Is there anybody that's lower than 3? Spooky. I wonder what you'd want a skull for. Somehow Luth is the highest person on that thing. Maybe I'll talk to her in a hot second. She's 6. And if we give her something, she'll level up. We already did something for Hoi. This way. Talk to her. She's at level 3. I guess we could take a whole bunch of ladies on dates and stuff. Let's talk. Oh, well. Here we have the amazing Eisen and her almighty tent with her almighty powers, talking with her not so almighty at all friend, Nulkan. Ha, don't tell me you're still salty about our fight. The great Nulkan finally found a rival that made him bite the dust. I'm not salty. I'm just saying it was not a fair combat. You used your dragon powers, and I'm not saying that I couldn't beat you in that form. It's just that was supposed to be a fencing duel. Huh. That was not a duel. It was a fight because you offended me. And I already told you I'm sorry. That's not my intention, but, well, I could have delivered my armor power if I did not. What stopped you? You could have done it. I didn't want to hurt you. Me neither. Even in my original form, that would be the last thing I'd do. So wait, is this your original form, or you mean the dragon form? I mean, I don't know. Could you have been a small dragon before? Alright. I'll let you taste the flavor of victory. Next time, it will be different. Oh, so. Will there be a next time? And tell me, will you bully me again to start another fight? Heh, no. I learned my lesson. Don't infuriate the dragon. But just in case, as I see you're so prone to transforming a dragon, let me warn you, don't do that inside your tent. We don't have more tents, so if you do that, you'll have to sleep outside on the ground, Lady Eisen. Oh, thanks for the advice, Commander. I won't transform outside my tent. If I have to do that, it'd be inside your tent. Exclamation point. Heh, don't worry, Nulkan. I'm not like you. I won't let you sleep in my tent in that case. I feel you enjoy teasing me. I'm not the only one. Touché. Anyway, I have stuff to do now, Eisen. See you later. If you need anything, anything from me, just tell me if you need anything from me, Commander. Alright, but stop calling me Commander. It feels weird. Alright. As you say, bro. See ya. Hey, dude. The girl is turning me crazy. But I can't hide my smile on my face every time I spend some time with her. Eisen's a great girl. Hey, dude. Wait, did we run out of... Oh, right, because we talked with somebody else. So, take a sleepy poo. Meanwhile, during the night... Dun, dun, dun! Something's happening. But what is it? Well, we're going to have to find out later. And hey, I don't have to edit this episode because as far as I remember, there wasn't any willies or anything like that. I mean, there was talk about a little Pharaoh's mother trying to find this orgasm. But, yeah. That was just it. So, anyways, end of this. Let's play some comment, because I like comments. Did you like dislike? Tips, like always. If you like my YouTube. Sorry. Yawns. It's like 10:30. Is it 10:30? Jesus. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out others that have grown. Please remember to spay your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and are getting the news version earlier, Patreon, $2 a month. And until next month's way, me, GamerWolfSix of Shuggerlain Beyond Time. So thanks and see ya.